Knight. I require your services. I have a job that apparently requires the skill of 2 knights. Can you help? Know what? I don't have time to make requests. This is going to have to be an order. Arthur takes the leadership quite naturally. Fortunately, my soft skills are somewhat lacking, so you'll excuse me for getting straight to the point. Camelot recently secured an old Tommy outpost in the north. Tommy's abandoned it months ago, left it to the hooligans. Regardless, we managed to drive the rabble out with minimal casualties. Quite the victory, according to some, but all I've heard is boasts. I need that outpost secure, capable of withstanding heavy assault. Meet up with Gawain. Assess the situation. And while you're there, kick her up the arse. Fact I'm sending more than 2 soldiers, never mind 2 knights, is unacceptable. Fix it. Understood? Good. Dismissed.
Good to see a fellow knight. Finally, someone without a pissy attitude around here. I'm going to need help restoring this outpost and enforcing some discipline on this squad. They're relatively inexperienced and their commander died in the assault. Most of the squad are fine. It's just Sergeant Pilly and Levy Daniels. Here's my original report that Sergeant Pilly refused to endorse. Give it a read. I've outlined what needs to be done. Yes? Good. Your thoughts? I'll scout the enemy position, get a clearer idea as to the readiness and numbers. We'll clear their position when you feel we're adequately prepared to repel a counterattack.
You have eyes. Use them.
Huh? Hmm? Oh, bye.
How do you do it? How is it so easy for you? I try, but all I can do is think. I close my eyes and I see their faces. They had no idea what was happening. I suppose that was the point of sneaking up on them. Turns out they were scrapping all night, taking bets and beating the shit out of each other. Stupid bastards must not have realised they were under attack. Nobody fought back at all. I'm not sure they even knew what was happening until half of them were gone. But I can't get that look out of my head. He was smiling. A big, idiotic grin. Turns out they must have been on something. Fighting for fun. He didn't stop smiling. Even when the blade cracked open his skull, he still smiled. It's just the life behind his eyes, I don't know. Went somewhere, but the smile remained. He was covered in someone else's blood. That's what's so... I know this man killed. He enjoyed killing, so why? I can't forget his stupid fucking smile. Yes, I suppose. I suppose you're right. I think I'm going to go back to Camelot now. On my own.
Another one? Bloody hell. At this rate, there'll be more knights than swords. Sergeant Pilly, reporting for duty. Ah, you're one of those. Just what we need, eh, lads? Another honourable job's worth. If you're gonna bother me with the same bullshit, I'll save you the bother. Look around you. We've got the outpost. The job's done. What else can I do for you? Hysterical bollocks. We don't have the manpower or the resources. Finally, someone who sees it the way that it is. Would you mind letting your other knightly friend know? Here, I'll even give you my old mace, my all reliable. Picked up a newer one after the attack, so this one needs a new owner. Who doesn't? Bye.
I've scouted the enemy position, and I think it'd be good to engage as soon as possible. If you think we're ready, we can set things in motion. Let me know when you're ready.
How can I help, Knight? And I know exactly where to find one. I was patrolling nearby when I came across it. Looked in good nick, too. I started to remove the piece, but I felt something looming. Decided not to stick around. Are you sure? Your funeral, I guess. Here are the coordinates. What?
Next time, I'll cook my own meat.
Anyone hurt? No? Jump right in. I've been hankering for another go at it. Blood got on my... We're fighting now.
Back with your blood!
Yeah! To aim
Just
so
wanted to eat.
It's about time they made you a knight. Well earned. How can I help you today? Of course. An army marches on its stomach, after all. I'll have the provisions sent to the front within the hour.
You've returned as a knight, no less. You'll be wanting to dip into my pocket for more of my timber, no doubt. Am I hearing this right? Camelot paying for goods and services? You don't look like the type to be carrying around $50,000, knight. I'll send someone up with the timber. If that's everything, some of us have work to do.
Last I heard, you were sent to get our new frontier outpost up to scratch. Anything I can help you with? Not asking for much, then. Well, the good news is I can send up the sandbags. The bad news is everything else ain't happening. Word to the wise, nobody in London has anything that explodes or shoots going spare unless they're aiming it at you. Can't help you there. Charity is a luxury reserved for better times, I'm afraid. The Fletchers and the Baileys might be able to help you. Best of luck.
Something feels strange, and it's not my rotting innards. Strike that. Reverse. You're done. I'd say we cut our losses and go. Oh no. Anyway. Investigation I've had in my life. That was the most terrifying.
I've scouted the enemy position, and I think it'd be good to engage as soon as possible. If you think we're ready, we can set things in motion. Those recommendations were extensive, yet you actually went out there and got them done single-handedly. Great work. Gather the squad, tell the men to get in position.
What can I do for you, Knight? She's finally ready, is she? About bloody time.
How can I help, Knight? Jeez, glad to have dodged a bullet there. Nice job for taking it out. I'll be there.
Night?
Night. Aye, ma'am.
Yeah.
I think we're all here. Okay, if I can have your attention, everyone. So, we've got a considerable number of hooligans held up in this industrial complex. The way I see it, we've got two approaches. We can try to do this quietly, or brute force. Yes, hit them as hard as we can with heavy guns and explosives. Hopefully they'll panic and scatter so we can mop up the remnants.
Well, we're obviously doing that.
I think that's probably best. I can't imagine too many of them will be going on midnight walks. It's dark at the moment, so we should wait until sunrise. Less chance of friendly fire. I imagine they'll be recovering from their vices also. Get into position and wait for my signal. Once you see the sign, we'll need to throw everything at them. All clear? Good luck, and watch your backs. Dismissed.
Did that hurt?
You won't bother. Let me get my pistol.
It's you or me.
You're done for.
Arthur shall hear of this.
Someone there.
I believe we're being watched.
I sense a disturbance.
Identify yourself.
Ah, my arm, it's broken.
You did very well there, my friend.
Reveal yourself.
And just
I sense a disturbance.
Be more careful. There's a war on.
stations. Rally
On guard.
Bout. For Arthur.
Have at it.
They shall hear of this.
You'll run out of bullets eventually.
Oi! Watch it.
Reveal your...
Camelot prevails.
Impressive technology. It's a shame we were always one button away from reverting to the Dark Ages.
That should be the last of them. Stand down! Thank you for all your help, Knight. We can take it from here. Squad dismissed!
Use them. Oi! Watch it.
Knight, do you have any news for me? Excellent. What happened? In that case, all more the tragedy to lose such a talented tactician in Sergeant Brown. Fantastic news. With that outpost secured, I feel a lot more secure. Thanks to your efforts, the fortress to the north will be a significant deterrent.
This is that buffer zone you suggested.
That it is.
Good work. With this outpost secured, we can finally move on to the front foot. Knights, listen closely.
Arthur, Merlin, Charing Cross Station.
Breathe, Percival.
Speak plainly, or at least with a verb.
Eastminster reports there's been an explosion at Charing Cross Station.
This could be a blessing. We can put their weariness to rest by